Stop number 25 of the season brings us to the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the second to last race before the chase begins. Here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the running of the AdvoCare 500. 17 laps around Atlanta. Very fast track, probably the fastest track we are on this season. And this should be interesting. Great race, probably some great racing. Could see some bad wrecks, but we'll see what happens. Our pollster today is the 23 of Morgan Carpenter, who after last week was mathematically eliminated from making the chase. But now, since that's over with, this team is just focusing on winning, at least I would think. Getting ready for next season, whatever. But thinking about that, good run for her. Her poll today. Outside of her is the 88 of Aaron Reed. Row 2 has the 93 of Cody Birmingham and the 1 of Sasha Dawson. Row 3 has the 42 of Corey O'Malley and the 21 of Zach Carlson. Row 4 has the 56 of Andre Castro and the 99 of Sky Luke Walker. And round out your top 10 is the 28 of James Qualls and the 34 of Theo Stiegel. 17 laps. Pace car is going to head off to pit road. Morgan Carpenter and Aaron Reed will lead the field down to the green flag, and the AdvoCare 500 is underway. We're racing as the field storms by. Oh! Who's that on the apron with the engine failure? Oh, it's Charles Jackson! The car is not even going to make it back to pit road. Charles Jackson didn't even get a chance to even take the green flag. Be lucky to even get a lap completed. There looks like he's going to be out of the way. Morgan Carpenter is going to continue to lead in the 23 car. And Cody Birmingham's up to second. He's still for his first win this season after winning 4 races last year. Charles Jackson slow on the apron. Tough break for that team. Needing a good run. Back up to the front. Aaron Reed's been put in the middle. Cody Birmingham way at the top. Oh, and Red Bell got put in the wall. Last week's winner. Oh, huge crash. Oh, and Dylan Pote's in. He came in 11th in the points. How did they not wreck worse than they did? That's incredible. I'm gonna go back and see what happened. That was a crazy save right there. The 3 wide back here right outside of the top 10. And Red Bell just got in the top 12 in points. Actually, the top 10. After that win last week, her first win of the season. She's 3 wide with Connor Breen and Theo Stiegel coming up on Sky Luke Walker. Coming in the corner and... oh, her and Theo Stiegel got together. Stiegel got into it last week too. Oh, and Randy Carpenter got involved. Trent Dunham a little bit. Dylan Pote got a little scrape. Everybody else was fine. Zohar might have a little bit of front end damage. That was interesting. But that's all that happened. And they saved it. Kept going. Got Luke Walker with a lot of front end damage. But we're going to continue on. And we head back. James Qualls had just gone under Morgan Carpenter right as that happened. And James Qualls has taken the lead. The one guy needing a win big time. He dropped so far down in points the last 2 weeks. I believe he was 18th after a couple weeks ago. And now, last week after he had a bad race at Bristol, James Qualls dropped to 28th. No. Where did he drop in points? Don't even know. Got my points all messed up right now. Hold on. James Qualls dropped to... yeah, he was 27th in the point standings after last week's 40th place finish at Bristol. So he needs a good run. If he gets another win, this means all but locks him in as long as he stays in the top 20 in points. Look at who's in second. John Ryan Powell has not gotten to win since Auto Club early in the season. Connor Breen hasn't won his last season at all. Morgan Carpenter still looking for her first win. Neil Rogers hasn't won yet either. Corey O'Malley just gave up the 6th spot to Aaron Reed. Here comes John Acosta, and here comes Andre Castro trying to get back into the top 10 in points, having a good run at 9th. Matt Richards almost won last week, but he's right now on 11th. Jake Johnson still trying to work his way in the top 10 in points. Came in at 14th in the points with his 2 wins, trying to be able to use his wild card spots, I guess you could say. Alexander Dawson dropped out of the top 20 in points after last week's race. He had the 2 wins. He wants to get those wild cards back in play. He needs to get back at the top 20 in points. Michael Causey, he slipped this season a lot. Jack Richards having a solid top 15 run. Sasha Dawson, Zach Carlson. Let's back up a little bit and see what's going on. And Cody Birmingham. He was running up in the top 10, and he's went to pit road. I believe he had a tire go down on pit road. I don't think there was a wreck that happened. back here and see what's going on. There might have been a wreck. Dylan Poche back here not having a good run. Blake Cooper. Theo Stiegel's been in the wall. They might have been another wreck. Not sure. I'm afraid to go check it. If anything happens, I'll show it at the end of the race. Go back up here again. Morgan Carpenter, the pole stairs dropped way back. Oh, they're stuck behind Randy Carpenter. Morgan's brother is in the way and holding her up. And Connor Breen, that drone dropped outside the top 10. Oh. Her teammate Steven Gonzalez is coming up behind her. Ooh! About swiped the 41 car. I hear scraping. Don't know who hit the wall. Jeff Baylor and Trent Dunham way up high. Ralph Green not having a good run again. 93 car, 40th now. And Leo Rogers taking the lead. What happened to James Qualls? James Qualls is way back. If he's out behind Red Bell, James Qualls! Oh no! Oh, he can't get down. He's finally going to get the 4 out of the way, but he was leading 2 laps ago. James Qualls dropped from first, and now he's in 16th. Oh, that's going to hurt him so much. 4 wide up here, almost. Yikes. They make it go back down to 3 wide. Here comes Connor Breen back after he got hung up behind slow traffic. There's Zach Carlson. He almost put Sasha Dawson in the wall. I don't know what that was about. B2 London trying to work his way up. Now James Paul can't do nothing, but he's stuck in traffic now. The car's handling bad. Jake Johnson, Andre Castro battling out for the 9th spot. Jack Richards following Aaron Reed past Alexander Dawson. 6th, 7th, and 8th. Michael Causey running 5th, good run for him. Corey O'Malley. And John Ryan Powell is taking the lead from Leo Rogers, who only had it for about a lap. And Matt Richards finds him 2nd for 2 weeks in a row now. We're about to finish lap 11. About to start working lap 12 out of 17. And here comes Corey O'Malley trying to take 3rd from Leo Rogers. And they're coming up on Theo Steele, who's slow up ahead. See how this works out. John Ryan Powell is still trying to make the chase. He came in here. I don't know where he is in points. I'll check back on it in a second. And they got around Theo Steele in the process of this. They're all going under him. As Jack Richards got around Michael Causey, as well as Aaron Reed. Drops Causey from 5th down to 7th. Still a good run for that 97 car needed. Oh, Jack Richards back on Theo Steele. He wasn't going to slow up him. Aaron Reed is going under Corey O'Malley for 4th. Reed is dying for a victory, either here or in the Nationwide Series. He just cannot find a victory anywhere. He's been running so good this season. Just needs a win. He goes flying by the 4-2. He's up to 4th. Leo Rogers, what a run for him. Matt Richards, him and Rogers, 2nd and 3rd, needed these runs. John Ryan Powell needs a great run. He's right up here. There's Red Bell after the wreck. She's in 38th. This is really going to hurt her. Brian Acosta, 33rd. Jake Rogers back in 31st because he just took 30th from Jeff Ehlers, but he's not been running good lately. Zohar and Trent back here running together, 26th, 27th. James Qualls is he's in like 25th now. What in the world is wrong with the 28? If this is what he's going to run this race, this could be the end of his chances of making the chase, unless he just pulls a miracle out somewhere. Sasha Dawson's falling back too. She's outside the top 20 now. Wesley Ware. I think the slow traffic up here might have affected it a little bit. I don't know where. I think they all caught the Theo Steele. Oh, there he is. Back up to the front again. There's action everywhere. Aaron Reed has worked his way up to 3rd. He's getting the car about every lap. And Randy Carpenter's up ahead really slow. John Ryan Powell and Matt Richards going to have to go way up the track to avoid him. Man, they lost so much ground. That 88 car closed in big time. Oh, Corey O'Malley's going to get hung in. Oh, they're going to split him. Randy Carpenter's going to be nice to his teammate? Yes, he is. P2 London's flying. Oh. Go back up to the front though. And here comes Aaron Reed for 2nd. Aaron Reed is on a mission. The white flag is out. 1 lap to go for John Ryan Powell. Here comes Aaron Reed for 2nd in that 88 car. He's so hungry for a victory. He's going to clear Matt Richards. He has half the lap to run down the 18 of John Ryan Powell. Can Aaron Reed catch him, or is John Ryan Powell going to get his 2nd win of the season? Reed has the fastest car on the track by far, but he's not going to have enough time to challenge him, I don't think. John Ryan Powell comes off the final corner, and John Ryan Powell is going to hang on. He's going to win the AdvoCare 500, his 2nd win of the season. We've had a wreck after this. I don't know what happened. And James Qualls is wrecked with Blake Cooper. Theo Stiegel is wrecked. Trent Dunham has been involved. I think everybody else was involved. Man, what happened? John Ryan Powell is your winner today. His second win of the season. It's going to help him out a lot. Aaron Reed, close to trying to get his first win of the season. Finished second. Still, this could lock him into the chase. Matt Richards third. Corey O'Malley fourth. Leo Rogers fifth. Jack Richards sixth. This could lock him in as well. Peachy London seventh. Jake Johnson eighth. Another good run. Steven Gonzalez. Oh, he's not. Ninth. Michael Cosby ninth. Steven Gonzalez got 12th. Ah, crap. Now I'm gonna lose it. Well. Jake Johnson 8th, Michael Cosby 9th, and Morgan Carpenter got 10th, and unfortunately for the 36th car, Charles Jackson did not even register a lap, so it's pretty much like Charles Jackson did not qualify for this race, so he's not going to get any points for that 36th car. But it would have only been a 1 point difference, because he would if he would have made a lap, he would have only got 1 point, so Charles Jackson basically failed a race, period, so that's a tough break. And Alexander Dawson come back on the track. We're going to go back and see what happened real quick, right at the end of the race. Well, I just saw this wreck when I was rewinding, but here's something that happened. It's going to involve, unfortunately, Callum Wells in the 16 car, who came in here, by the way, 5th in the points. He was running in the top 10. I didn't even notice he was gone until just now, but see what happened to him. They're hung up behind the 41, Randy Carpenter. Oh, and Andre Castro put him in the wall. Alexander Dawson's going to get collected a little bit. Who's going to hit him? Oh, James McLeod, Zohar Munn, James Qualls. Zach Carlson's involved. Jacob Rogers got a little piece of it. Ryan Acosta's involved. Callum Wells. Man, that was a bad wreck. I'm going to ride on board with somebody and watch this again for another replay. The person we needed to keep an eye on this wreck was James Qualls, who just seemed like he had his race in the bag for a while, or at least the top 5 going, and then he just dropped back. And this is just going to top off this race and could be the ending of his Chase's chance to make the chase, but we're going to ride on board and see what he saw up ahead. Last time by he was 26. There goes Zohar. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Don't know where to go. Oh! Zohar went clobbered Callum Wells, and then Jason Ball got hit again after the wreck. Hard impact on that 28 car. He was lucky he could drive back to pit road. Just look at the damage though on that car. Front end damage is smashed in. Just front end. He had no front end at all. Oh, and Blake Cooper. He just ran in the back. That's where Blake Cooper got involved. Andre Castro. And the race is over there. That was crazy. Now, I said I was going to go back and watch this and see what happened to the 93 of Cody Birmingham. On lap number 5 of 17 are working it. He was running 14th, and this is what happened. We saw him go to pit road and everything. He's up to speed still, and now he's slowing down. Apparently it was just a tire issue, because he just comes straight to pit road. Looks like he's going to go right into his pit stall. You go right in, and right back out. And that was about it for Cody Birmingham. In his day, basically. But tough break for him. Really bad finish for that 93 team, but something was wrong with that car. They fixed it. He went back out, and that was about it. And after all the recapping and everything we just had, we can finally say congrats to John Ryan Powell on his second win of the season, the 18 car. That was a pretty hectic race. I don't know why I cannot find him in the points. I really don't know why I can't find him. That's weird. Oh, there he is. He came in here 16th in the points, and he got another win. This is huge for that car. It makes it even tighter battle for that second wild card spot, but the results and everything. Very interesting what just happened today. We had a lot of guys up there in points need a good run, and it's going to dash a lot of people's chances to get a good run. And what happened to the 99? I've never seen him in a wreck. Don't feel like redoing it. Oh, was he from that first wreck? He was. Well, oh, I think he was part of that first wreck. I didn't know he had enough damage that put him out of the race, but okay. Sky Luke is the only one that failed to finish today. Here's the results, guys. Made this video longer than it should have been. Red Bell 37th. After winning a race and then getting caught up in a wreck. She basically got wrecked right there by Theo Stiegel at the end, but it's going to hurt her a lot. It's going to jump up the points again, big time. Ryan Acosta needed to run 35th. James Qualls, I mean, his day got worse and worse and worse. Led to the wreck, 34th. Zohar and Trent, 33rd and 32nd. They stayed together basically all day and finished together, even involved in the same wreck. Zach Carlson, Callum Wells, 30th. James McLeod, 29th after having a good run last week. Alexander Dawson, another bad race, 28th. Andre Castro, 27th. Dylan Poteet, Ralph Green, 25th and 26th. Jake Rogers, 21st. But everybody else other than that up there in points finished in the top 20. But make sure I already did that. But the race in the books, congrats. Yeah, I know it. It's invalid. Stupid. John Ryan Powell, congrats on your second win of the season, the 18 car. Put a major consideration to make the chase now. As we head to our final race before the chase, our final regular season race, Richmond, for race number 26, and for the running of the wonderful Pistachios 400. So I will see you guys at Richmond for the final race to make the chase, and I'll put in the description the points of who is mathematically eliminated and all that, so you know if you're able to make it still or not. So I will see you guys at Richmond, and congrats to John Ryan Powell, his second win of the season. I will see you guys at Richmond. Bye, guys.